This is the side lying T-spine stretch. So you're gonna lay on your side. You wanna bring your knees up. So bend those knees and bring them up. And then from there, we're going to go hand to hand. You're going to rotate all the way out. Hopefully you can get that back side of your hand to hit the ground on the opposite side. Try and keep your shoulders down on this and move through it slowly. So this is going to be a good stretch for our T-spine, which is our upper back region. And it's going to connect down towards the hips. You're going to feel a little bit in the hips because a lot of that tissue is cross body. So a good one to get in after a pulling day. This is going to be the pretzel stretch. A couple ways you can do this. We want to lay on our back to start out. Bring one leg in, cross that other leg over. This may be good enough for some of y'all, where you can kind of push down on that knee. So right there, I'm pushing down on my right knee. If you want to increase that stretch, reach through, hug that knee, and that stretch will be a little more intense. Good stretch for the hips. Think of this as similar to a pigeon stretch, stretching out the glutes and the hip complex. And then if you want, you can always do it from a seated position. Still cross that leg over and drop those hips down. That is another way to intensify the stretch. And you can always bring your left foot in closer. Moving on to this one, this is more of a soft tissue exercise, so it's going to be what we call the pec smash. So we want to take that lacrosse ball. You're going to find the crest of your pec muscle or that chest muscle, so right near your armpit. This one's a good one to do against a beam. That's right, beam. So you want to apply some pressure by leaning in, and then we're going to move the arms. So we're trying to break up that tissue while keeping pressure on that muscle. So a good start is to move that arm up and down, nice and easy. I'm not gonna lie, this is going to be, it could be painful, but it feels good when you get done with it, all right? Another movement we can do is side to side. So adding in those movements, like I said, helps kind of break up that tissue and get some blood flow into that area, all right? So a good one if you got shoulder issues. Next one, we're going to hit the scapula area, so that tissue between your scapula and your spine, right where I'm pointing, kind of where that left is on the back of my shirt. We want to address that area. So also a good one if you have shoulder pain. Sometimes those front and back muscles can be tight, so we want to break up that tissue best we can, especially if we're doing overhead movements. So I am having a hard time getting that ball there, but I found the correct spot. And then from there, just laying on the ground is going to be enough pressure. This can also be done up against a wall. But same idea. We want to get that ball in a sweet spot, and then we want to move through that position, all right? So like I said on the other one, this is somewhat painful, but it's a good pain, if you know what I mean. But yeah, adding in that movement, break up that tissue. And as I mentioned, this can be also done leaning up against the wall, going side to side on that. Trust me, after you do these smashes, you're gonna feel some relief if you have shoulder pain or any of that type of stuff going on, all right?